I started using drugs when I was 19. I was introduced to them by a boyfriend. From 19 on, I used pretty much anything I could get my hands on up until I was arrested. And when I was arrested, I discovered I was pregnant.
My path to addiction probably started a little later in my life. I went to college, I went to school, graduated at the top of my class, had a good career, and I didn't start using until I was 29.
So I was scared, like I was worried there was gonna be something wrong with my baby. I was wanting all the medical care I could get, and like I just wasn't getting it.
And then I found out that I was pregnant. I knew that I had to do something, but I just had such trouble getting help.
We were waiting on the ambulance to get there, and his supervisor came over the phone and he was like, "Is that pregnant idiot still back there, or has the ambulance come and picked her up yet?" Whether you're clean or not, you're kind of always labeled a drug addict, and it's really hard.
I didn't say anything to the doctors because I was afraid of the consequences. I thought they would take my baby. My family would find out. The stakes seemed so high. But I was like, I knew I had to do something before he was born. So I go in, I do the assessment. She didn't make eye contact or look at me the whole time.
I was judged more harshly. And you can usually see it on their face by being called junkies and just like addicts, like it's just a dirty term.
Think of it person first and not I'm an addict but a person with an addiction, just like a person with an affliction. And I think that would help with the stigma.
I mean, we're people just like everybody else, and I think labels like that, they really are dehumanizing. It makes you feel like less than people.
You know, addiction doesn't have any creed or any discrimination. It's a disease just like diabetes. It's not anything that you do purposefully.
One thing I think healthcare providers could do to help encourage people coming in to get help is just to remain professional. Treat us just like you would any other patient, especially if they're there to get help. Because being judgmental and stuff like that, we can see it. We're not blind. We can see whenever you're judging us for something like that. And it'll keep us from seeking help.
I would say the difference between the facilities versus here is vastly different. Like, I didn't feel like I was in trouble or being criminalized. They asked me what I needed, what my goals were, what my son needed.
Yeah, when I see him smiling, laughing, playing, it gives me hope for the future that I'm gonna be able to hold on to this and to get clean, and I think I'm actually gonna make it this time.